Good evening, CrossFit Kills. It's Uncle Rico coming from the basement. If you were like me, you did Murph yesterday, or 2 days ago, whenever this gets posted, and you're probably pretty sore. So, some things that people like to do when they're sore are beat the crap out of their muscles, which I'm going to say, let's not do that quite yet. I want to try to ease them back into regular existence again. So that's going to require us to do some kind of basic stretching. We're going to use contract relax, and I'll describe that in a second. If by the end of the week you're feeling pretty good, you can start rolling them out. You can start beating them up with lacrosse balls and stuff, but give them a little chance to kind of recover from the big workout that you did on Monday. So here it is right here. We have a calf stretch, which I'll show you. We're going to use contract relax like I mentioned. The stretch will be held for 10 seconds. You're going to contract your quad for 5 seconds. And then when you relax for that contraction, you're going to try to pull yourself a little bit closer to, we're going to use a box today here. You could use a rig, you could use door jam, really anything that's upright and steady enough for you to kind of lean into. And I'm going to have you, didn't write that down. I'm going to have you do that for 1 minute on each side, so 2 minutes total. After that, we have the Bretzel. If you've been in prehab, you've probably done the Bretzel. It's called the Bretzel, I think, because a guy named Brett made himself into a pretzel once, and actually found out that it was a good stretch. So I'll show you what that is. Basically, it's going to be a combination of quad stretch with thoracic rotation, and a little bit of hip flexor stretch. You'll see in a second. Next is foam roll pec stretch. Now that's going to be a nice gentle stretch for your pecs as well, not like the ball that we were digging in there last week, but a nice gentle stretch. That will be held for 2 minutes. Lastly, we're going to have an overhead opener on the box. That's going to be a nice little lat stretch for you. I'm sure everyone's done this before, to get themselves ready for maybe pull-ups. We're going to use the box for that as well. So I'm going to just quickly demo those, and hopefully they don't make sense. So first one, calf stretch. We're going to use a box. So I'm going to put my foot up on the box, and I'm going to bring my body or my hips towards the box as far as I can until I feel a stretch in my calf. Once I feel that, I'm going to hold that for 10 seconds. When that 10 seconds is over, I'm going to squeeze my quad. So this big muscle in the front of your leg that's going to not want to squeeze too much, you're going to squeeze that and you're going to hold that for 5 seconds. Once that 5 seconds is over, I want you to relax that quad, and I want you to bring your hips a little bit closer to whatever you're holding on to. That'll be a really good one to do. And again, you're going to do that one for 1 minute on each side. Next is the Bretzel. I'm going to show you from 2 angles, just because there's a lot going on here. So kind of set yourself up like you're going to stretch out your quad, except your top leg is going to be coming forward. You're going to be stretching your bottom quad, and you're going to have your hand on this knee. So this hand right here is trying to drive that knee down towards the floor. This one's trying to pull back, and this foot right here is also trying to push back on that leg as you try to pry your body apart. Basically, you're trying to get this knee down and this shoulder down, and it gives you a good little all over body stretch. Let me just show you from the side here too. So let's do this side. So I'm not showing you my butt every time. So from here, hand on here, press the knee down, press the shoulder down. There you go. So you're going to hold that one for 2 minutes on each side. Next, we're going to get the foam roller. And the foam roller is going to go right down our spine. We're going to basically lie right on it. I'm going to do this not facing you. So right aligned with our spine here. And we're just going to do hands up over our head. And with this, you want to try to take nice deep breaths. And you're basically just trying to let yourself relax. Initially, your hands probably won't be touching the ground unless you're already pretty flexible. But as you relax, you'll notice that your hands will get closer and closer to the ground. If that's really easy, you can bend your elbows a little bit and try to get your elbows to go down to the floor. If you can do that, you're super flexible. You really don't need to do much more than that. Lastly is the overhead opener. I'm gonna bring the box, my Punisher box. And what we're gonna do is get into kind of a child's pose position here. So hands on top of the box, and you're gonna press your chest down in towards the floor. Now you're not gonna hold it there, you're gonna kind of oscillate in, push yourself as far down as you can, then come out of it. So it's a little bit of pressure, and then relax. If you feel uncomfortable with that, with your arms straight, if maybe your shoulders don't like it, you can put your elbows in the box and basically do the same. And really trying to push your chest down towards the floor. I want you to go through that twice if you can, and hopefully that'll help speed up things, make you feel more like a human in the next few days or so. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can reach me at doclatalian, L-I-T-A-L-I-E-N, at gmail.com. I'm also going to try to jump on this Facebook group as well, so maybe I can field your questions directly there. And that is it for tonight. Good luck. Have a great rest of your week.